Hello and welcome to Dell's Gaming. I'm Dell and you're at the you're at the map of From the Depths. We left it last time. We'd had a bit of a battle and trimmed down this large group of enemies that were there, but we did suffer some damage, but we're going to try and do the same again. We've got one group, the Turtle Fleet, which did very well, are blockading it now, and we got the other two with the subs and the sub carrier available and able to repair and sort themselves out. Now we got some resources from that, and I've got a couple of choices because we need to start the battle. I can either build a couple of the ships, large ships, another destroyer, missile destroyer, or a sub, but I'm going to try a different idea. I've got this idea, just been mucking around. What we need is some cheap, almost disposable units which we can bring in and swap around within the block limit to just create as much havoc as possible, basically looking at maximum alpha strike. So when they come in, they initially can attack the enemy forces quite quick, substantially, give a quick impact on them in the area. Mobility isn't as important. We've got mobility using the destroyer. That was very handy. The subs do not have the mobility. So these are, in some ways, a sacrificial unit in many ways. Actually, looks like the sub destroyer has got out of combat as well. That's handy. Just check that. Yes, we've got one sub destroyer out of so, which means we can actually repair the turtle missile destroyer as well. So this is all good. So they can think. So I'm going to go back down to the Atlantis, and what I have a hankering for is like what I have sort of created separately is, let's go to the Atlantis. Let's find the Atlantis. Where are you? Where's the Atlantis? There we go. Thank you. Warp to the chair. Is a slightly different concept for the systems of like a missile platform, and that's its only job. It's effectively and then we're going to possibly try and use the I'll sort out the pod carrier, rename it a little bit, and use that to pull the force into the area, and then it will drop it off. So let's give that a go. So it's like I think the sub spawners didn't work. They were supposed to do a similar sort of function, but it didn't work with sub spawning vehicles, so I'll have to have a work on that. Didn't work as expected. So we'll try it with the pod carrier. Now I'm going to just do this offline. We'll come back. It'll take a while for me to produce 4 of these designs and then modify the pod carrier. And once we're back, we will see how this little separate carrier fleet does in this environment. At this moment, I don't know. It could be totally disaster. In which case we've always got the other 2 units available to help, or it could work quite well. Until we try it, I don't know. Anyway, see you back in a short while. And welcome back to a new morning in Netta and the Atlantis. And now what we have got is the 4 pillars of Atlantis. So these are basically, they're docked at the moment, some nice sort of cheap 10k missile platforms, and that's their only job, is to be the pillars of Atlantis, and that's it. Now what we're going to plan to do, quite simply, with these little missile platforms, it's a simple concept. We'll see if it works. I am hopeful. If we just, I'm going to, obviously we need a screenshot or 2, so let's go, screenshot, Does that look quite nice? Yes, we'll get one over here. Obviously, last episode I was so worried I even forgot screenshots. How can I forget the screenshots? It's terrible. We have to have screenshots. There we go. Right, so that's all that over and done with. So these are fairly cheap, resource-wise. Not that cheap, not that expensive, but they're replaceable. They submerge down to about 50k, and they fire missiles basically, and that's their only job. And what we're going to use, they're not going to work on their own. So if we turn this off, excellent. We have to do this every time. I'll turn these all off. You'll see it will start to sink slowly, but it will start to sink. So turn that off. Whoops, didn't do that. Oh, get back in here. Where are we? Get back on your seat. If you hit the space bar at just the wrong time, it all goes kablooey. There we go. Thank you. Right, and this one over here. Switch off. It's easier to do in build mode. I don't suddenly jump to the vehicle. Turn it off. Okay, so they'll go. They'll start to sink underwater, basically, which will help protect them. Now, yes, they are vulnerable. They are very vulnerable, and I've made them out of lots of resources, natural resources, to make them basically not really worried about them too much. Quite simply. Let's go out of build mode. Now, what we will do is add them to the carrier. So we've renamed it to the Carrier of the Pillars. So if we go to the chair on here, we'll do it in build mode again because it's just flipping easier to see everything. So if we now select this vehicle on and let it grab it, we'll see how this performs, and we'll do the same here. Select this vehicle. That's one done. Let's do another one. It's possible I'm selecting the same vehicle each time, so let's do that one. Select this vehicle. On. And we'll try this on the third one. Select this vehicle. Oh, maybe I've already done that one. Okay, it was taken by me. Okay, let's do that. It's getting a little confusing as to which vehicle's been taken. What I'm going to do is rename each of the pillars so we know which one is which. I think that would be a wise decision at this idea. Otherwise, it didn't get a bit bloody confusing. The Pillars of Atlantis, and we'll rename that. Well, we'll leave that one as number 1, and this one we're going to rename to Pillars of Atlantis 2, and then this one we'll rename to Pillars of Atlantis 3. And this one to rename to Pillars of Atlantis 4. Okay, that'll be a little easier to find what the heck I'm doing, I'm hoping. So, you can have number 1. Select on. There we go. You can have number 2. Select this vehicle on. You can have number 3. There's number 3. I'm guessing it's that one. Select this vehicle on. And you can have number 4. So hopefully these will all come in here. One's trailing behind. There's one. Where's he going? Okay, so he's back there, and this one is here. So okay, we have our carrier is trailing along the pillars. and which is going to be interesting. Let's just take, and it'll also do repairs. This nice little bot. We'll make sure that all of them are on, and this is effectively on combat. It won't actually get, it'll trawl close to the combat to hopefully repair any of our ships. But this isn't important, this particular ship, except for being used for repairs. Its main use is just to carry the pillars to where we need them to go to. That's its only role, really. Other than that, it will stay down low. Okay. Now, I don't know whether this is using the system. I quite like this. Is sort of like a carrier, as far as I'm concerned. It's not using this one. Now, previously, I did have some sub-spawner vehicles, and these were what was going to be spawned to this vehicle. Unfortunately, it did not work as I had hoped. Quite simply, it was just not working, and I lost all the resources. I had built 4 of them, went to that battle, and they'd all gone. So I don't know what happened to them. This ship's a little funky by the looks of it still. I don't know if it's because of all the weight of all these items. It could be. It is a small ship trying to carry a lot of equipment. We'll worry about that one later. It's, yes, that's not good. It's obviously, all these items are giving it a bit of a headache. Obviously carriers are normally big vehicles carrying small ones, and here we've got a small one carrying lots of big ones, but it's only transporting it really to the battlefield. After that, I think we will have this vehicle just basically shut itself down and go to the bottom of the sea, maybe. We'll have a thought on that. I might change the way that works. For the moment, let's just take it out of play. So the Pillars of Atlantis. We're going to change this, rename this fleet to just the Pillars. Whoops, caps lock on. The Pillars. There we go. Sign name. Let's see what we've got. Now we might be able to bring in another ship, so we will just take the Pillars out of play. Now this time, hopefully, it will take, the pillars will all be taken to place. We'll just make sure that they go to their the right positions everywhere here. So that they go back into roughly the same place. You are going to go, whoops, there, and you are going to go here. So that when it respawns in, they respawn in about the right place. 2 can be about here, and 3. So is it 3? 3. Yep, can be a bit further back over here. So that should be about where their docking positions were. Hopefully, at some point, it'll remember these settings. Okay, and the fleet itself will now go over here. Now we have them come in at the side, so we're going to put them to just here for the moment, and while they're going over there, we'll see if we can build a normal ship. Now, question, do I go with the subs or the destroyers? So let's have a think. What resources we got? We haven't got a lot of resources, to be honest. Still, we're still only at 7,000. So I'm thinking we need some resources for the battle. So we most probably won't bring any more resources in. Thinking about it, we will prepare our Atlantis for any invasion force. So we will. There we go. How can we do this? What's the easiest way of doing this? Some days I really dislike trying to work out how to do this, things like this. Okay, so we've got to face, which way have we got to face? Not north, that way. If they're going to come in, they're going to come in from that way. So we want our Atlantis to be facing that way. Yeah. Like that. Hopefully that will take effect. So we're all out of play now. We're all repaired, so let's just get everything in place. If we've got enough, by the time we get into the battle, if we have enough materials available, then yeah, maybe I will spawn something in as a replacement. So what we're going to do is the same as we did before. We'll bring one of the ships in against this top fleet, 236, and take out these two first, and then these ones will have to come across or around to try and attack us. I did say there was another one joined in this little party we've got here of points, and then we'll just see if the pillars work. We always have a bit of a get out with the destroyer. Hopefully we'll leave the destroyer as a last point on this, and see how we can perform with these smaller fleets. So I'm hoping to get a few of the pillars in, and if they get damaged we can take them out and or you know, remove them from play, and see how they go. As I said, they are a cheap resource, which is handy, which is exactly what we were after. Let's not go in there. I was just checking that, but I didn't need to check anything there. So let's bring the destroyers will come into here. The subs will come into there, and the pillars will come in just to there. So okay, our destroyers are in battle. We've got another little fleet coming in, strength 51 this time. More to the party. Whoopee. Okay, let's just get rid of some. We need to get this. If I can get this resource zone and this pillars work, then yeah, we can make a defensive area. These could be nice defensive structures. Very much like I did with the Navarone. I'd love to get enough points to put a Navarone base on one of these straits. So anything coming through here would have to go past my Navarone. That would be cool. Right, okay, right. We're in here, but it's night time. So let's just let night time go through and see where we are. So we've got some metal, but we're not going to spend that. We're going to leave that for resources and repairs and missiles, and hopefully gain some from this battle. Now if they change this blockading mechanics, I would be dead by now, but maybe they would have to. If they do change the blockading mechanics so that you can't do this, so if we don't spawn in they go past, they'll have to have a work on some of the, think of what they want to make the game. Do they want to kill people and make it really tough, or do they just want to have people have fun, in which case they want it challenging. So let's have a go. Of course I could always just restart, which is always handy. Right, while we will go to, which force shall we be a member of? We will go onto the destroyer for the moment, the Turtle Destroyer. That will be my flagship for this battle. Now I hopefully won't get killed sitting there like that. If I do, I'll go off. Right, okay, so what are we going to bring? We've got a coffin nail, so we need something which is going to take out high targets. Now I'm going to go for the Seagull, because we've got flying targets, and see if the Seagull can take it, and then bring in the Sea Hunter to take out the ground targets, or maybe one of the pillars. We'll see what we get to bring in. So we'll bring in the Seagull Hunter for its air-to-air ability. Then there we go, that's brought in. Whoops, spawning in. Now they're getting a big points advantage here. Now one thing I need to do immediately is make sure that all of these have their fleet points well away for ready for fleet move. Right, okay, so but we're gonna put him on combat. Okay, let's see if we can bring in one of the pillars. Pillar 1, Pillar 2, Pillar 3, Pillar 4. Okay, we brought all 4 pillars in. And some of them are starting to attack them now. Now, it looks like one maybe didn't get in. I don't know. Okay, let's see if they can do enough missiles to think. Or did it take out my Seagull Hunter? It took out, no, we still have the Seagull Hunter. Okay, let's interface off for the moment. Let's see what this does. So we've got a lovely, some of the missiles have been wasted because they just went slightly the wrong direction. So whilst they were going into the water. Okay, that's fair enough. But we've already had a damage on this Barracuda, which is good, but it's being sustained by repairs. Let's see how it does. Now, I didn't do anything fancy to the Pillar's AI. It's basically not the closest, it's just whatever's the bloody biggest, really. It's just shooting at anything that's in range. I can have a bit of a play with them, maybe. So, and they're also they're taking the hits away from the Seagull Hunter, etc. So what have we got? We've got one pillar's been damaged. That's fine. Seagull Hunter is still out there. I don't know where he is. Let's just make sure. Oh, okay. Some of these either have been damaged already, which is fine. The AI is potential. I'm trying to make the AI as resilient as possible. I think one of those pillars didn't actually get in, and it took out the Seagull. Okay, so we're down to just this. We'll see how far these guys go. As they get damaged, with lots of little ships, we can just bring them in as we need to. So let's see if we can bring anything in. They're still okay. They're still okay. So we're limited to 1.8k. So possibly bringing them in, it swapped the Seagull. I may have needed to wait a little while for the game just to sort out what it was going to do. How's it done? It's done a fair bit of damage, which is good. I would have preferred the Seagull to have stayed in play. If it now makes it so I can't bring it in again, that'll be annoying. Now we've got that coffin nail. That's gonna be a problem. Let's just see how this does though. We've got to let the pillars do their thing. Now one of them is out really. He's at 62%, so he got hit hard, but the main thing is we've got the other two were still firing. So that's the important part there. And I can always bring back in the carrier and he will repair them, which is good because he's in the area, which is the whole, again, the whole idea of that particular ship. Let's see what we get at the end of this timer, whether we can bring another ship in or that other pillar. We'll see what comes up. Now this one has got lambs, which isn't great. It's obviously letting it repair. The ships themselves, these do have repairs. Now we're not seeing much firing going on from them, I must admit now. That one's obviously been taken out. That's well and truly deadified. The others, let's see, you are, oh, you look like you're got taken out. Okay, they may not have survived as well as I would have had hoped. Is there another one there? The aim was to get a couple of good strikes in, which they seem to do actually. They did get a couple of good strikes in, but then they lost momentum. They couldn't keep it up as such. It was a work. It's a exercise. Right. So what can I do? Okay, we can take out him. We can take these out. Let's see what we can bring in. I can't bring anything in at the moment. Okay, so have I got to wait for... now I can. Okay, let's bring in... I still want to bring in the Seagull Hunter. We've got this one other pillar. Let's see if he can get a barrage off before anything happens. See if he can launch some missiles before anything happens. So there he's spawned in and missiles are away. Hopefully he can shoot something and the missiles will get away before anything happens. So at least they're all infrared, so as long as they launch before any significant damage, they're gonna be away. They are infrared. I did think about laser guided, and I decided not to go for that for various reasons. Looks like he's been taken out already. That's a pity. So basically there is ammo pods are down below, but maybe I made them a little too open, or our enemy is just far too good at this level. Didn't survive. It's not designed on his own. He got a few shots off, but no, that was not a. Yeah, I like it, but it's not resilient enough on its own. Okay, it was a work in progress. What else can I say? Right, let's see what else can we bring in. We need to bring something in. What's it going to allow us to bring in? It's saying these all have not got enough points, so we can either let these repair, or we can wait to bring one of either the destroyers or the Seagull Hunters. So why is it not going to allow us to bring that in? Saying it's only fleets that are in battle, but I am in battle. Right, okay. Well, let's take you out and see what happens. So if I take you out as well, so theoretically we've got nothing in bloody battle. So what would you be firing at? Well, it's going to stop it, and then we have to bring them in again. That's fine. I don't mind if it stops the battle. Now we don't want to retreat. What we want to do is, there we go. We can now bring in a Seagull Hunter. Right. Okay. So you're in. Let's see what you can do. Start firing. So this is a proper ship, rather than being one of our things. Now we will. It doesn't really matter what type of thing. We're just going to see what damage you can do. We're going to put you on fleet move to get out of here, though. So fleet move out. So you're going to try and make your way away from the zone, rather than anything else. Okay, he's firing his. He's got underwater, I think. He's taken damage already. That's not good. He is designed for range, not this close. All of his missiles got off. It's a pity. Still firing, still firing. Keep going at it, boy. You did well last time, but I think that coffin nail is giving you somewhat of a headache. Can we bring in the turtles? No. Whoop, this Pillars of Atlantis is in. I want you out of play, because you're of no use to me at this moment. Oh, I leveled up apparently. I don't need that in the middle of a bloody battle, I've got to say. Right, what else have we got? Barracuda's still over there. Seagull Hunter. Are you still alive? Hardly. Okay, let's swap in the missile destroyer. So you're gone out of play, and the missile destroyer, which is over here. So he's got a bit of range. Now I'm also going to put him on fleet move, so he's going to try and draw them away from this zone. Fire missiles and see if he can make them effectively come over this direction, effectively kiting them. I'm hoping he will move away from this area. Let's see, where's his... Yeah, we'll put him on fleet move and see where he goes. We'll make sure that he is set to go away. So I'm basically, no, I'm going to have to set you so your target is to go all the way over here. No, it's limiting how far away I can make him go. Okay. He's not the fleet commander potentially, so that's maybe why he's being limited. Something to do with, obviously, which is fair enough, you know, squads have a limit as to how far away they can be from their flagship. Okay, the distance is good for him here. It's allowing him to survive the attacks and get some shots in. Some of them are missing, some of his missiles, but that's fine. He has got laser guided missiles. Let's go over here, which makes it nice and accurate. I've found in general they're having a bit of a problem with some of these fast ships, but such is life. He needs one to hit. He has also got some infrared guided missiles as well. There's one going. I like the laser guided, I've got to say. Although the infrared have this fire and forget ability, I like the infrared. Sorry, I like the laser. Right, that looks like he's going to be gone in a minute or two. Okay, so how many have we got? We've still got, see how many rows we've got of the deep water guard, the deep water guard compared to our own. I guess that must be each is a line of 20. Yeah, I guess so. Right, so are you still surviving here, Mr. Destroyer? Please say yes. Where are you? You're over here, where all the attacks are hitting, I guess. Right, coffin nails far enough away so you're able to still get some damage in. How's your biggest problem? Is the laser being hit, but he's okay at the moment, and he's lasering now towards one of these ships. It looks like he's aiming to go after the Barracuda. So missiles now should be going after the Barracuda, hopefully. Let's just see if we've got any missiles. That one there is still being shot at. The infrared is still going to go for whatever is close, I think. But the others, hopefully, are now going to start going over towards him. That's good, 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 good. So, missile destroyer works at range. Pillars, not so. Although I'm suddenly thinking of, it could be, if they were to, during that first launch, if all these missiles launched in one, take away the stagger. So it just launches all the missiles, just even gets one sort of blat of 20 odd missiles, 23 missiles, that would be a significant damage. Because they're all infrared. Once they're launched, even if they destroy the platform, it has launched them. It's pure alpha strike ability. I only need it to be able to do 2 or 3. If it gets to a second or third strike, excellent, but it's not the primary. So let's see if we can do something with maybe some of this over here. Let's bring in, which pillars? Now I can only swap in. Okay, I don't want to do that. Let's, if the destroyer starts taking too much damage, so it's aiming here, is it still firing? It's still firing. Has it taken damage? I think it's going to be taking damage now. 99, okay, well it's still firing, and we haven't had any catastrophic damages like the missile bay being taken out like we had before. No, we're okay. We've taken a few hits, but nothing super massive. We'll keep an eye on it though. As I say, it is still firing, so whilst it's firing and active, we'll keep going. If it can take out this Barracuda with its missiles, that would be good, because the Barracuda has lambs, which is obviously killing the missiles. Or we swap something in now before it gets it's got badly damaged. Now let's swap something else in. Now it's at 91%. Let's go for the seagull again. And see if, and sort of like let the seagull now have a quick repair, and also let it fire its missiles. Hopefully it will fire missiles. If it's too badly damaged, which it looks like it's too badly damaged, bollocks, that's not going to work. Okay, what else can we bring in? Let's bring in some of the pillars again, see if they will take some of this damage, and the carrier as well. Let's see if the carrier can repair some of these quickly enough for them to fire. So what we can do, there is a you can see that one's pretty much destroyed, and this one, is that all that's left? Jeez, it's going to be doing it from scratch. Crikey. Okay, that's not good, and that just means that this is going to be targeted like crazy. Okay, no, I'm going to take them out because it's got very little protection against all of this type of stuff. Right, apply dock. Oh no, they're auto thing. We're going to put you on fleet move, so you're going to run away. Run away, dear boy, run away. Can we take it out again? No, we can't take it out. We can take it out in 5 seconds time, which I will do. Right, we'll take it out because it's not effective, that the carrier. We'll let those over here act as decoys. I think that's the best they can do at the moment. What have we got over here? We've got a couple of what are these? What are these? What are these? Don't recognise. Let's have a look. Sledges. Okay, a couple of missile firing sledges. That's interesting. Quite good. Vertical launch missiles like that. Another nice design. So we've got a destroyer here. See, we can go for the sub hunter instead of the seagull hunter. We got those pillars, so it's drawing them away from the missile hunter. So that's good, because then what we can do is bring in the missile hunter again, let it repair once we can, and see what we can do from there. Now I might leave one of these pillars in, because if it sinks to the floor and repairs itself, then fine. If it gets totally wiped out, also fine. There's two of them in play, and the two that are in play, I don't think they're going to be repairing themselves anytime soon, because one of them's just about nothing, and it's even less now. Yes, that's almost nothing, but it's acting as targets. This one, yeah, it's going to be a while until it can repair. Now they have got repair bots, and it is still active, and it is falling to the bottom of the sea, which is also the intention. If it went to the bottom of the sea and repaired, that would be fine, in my view. These missiles are enough to get it, not quite. That's fine, so that's falling to the sea. It'll take a while to repair. I should actually get them to help each other with a little simple repair tentacle. I might do that at the very base of them, so the base of the pillar sort of helps each other. Right, he's out of the business as such. Let's see what we can do. So we got those pillars. Which ones can we take out? Two of them are out of play, and one of them's in. What else can we do? The missile we can't do anything about. Can't bring this in at the moment. Possibly if I took these two out, I might be able to. Having lots of 10k sort of point value ships, not too many blocks, if this is done purely on blocks and force point counts, then what I need is small number of blocks, high value sort of thing. So it's not got many blocks, but it does it very well for the size of number of blocks, if that makes sense. Lots of little 2,000 block type ships. Let's have a look. So what size is the pillars? Oops. Let's see. The pillar normally is about 500 blocks, which is why I can bring a few of them in. This, as an example, is how many blocks? 200. So that's very small. Let's go and have a look at the Barracuda. How big is the Barracuda normally? Let's have a look. Barracuda is 7,000 blocks. And our friend the Coffin Nail? 4,000, 5,000. So the Barracuda is a bigger ship. Okay, so since our points are only about 1.8, we can bring in 3 of those pillars. So that's something I know now. I don't think if I bring any of those in, I think I'll take him out. And we'll see what else is able to be brought in. So we've got 1 down there, and we can either retreat or we can now bring in the Turtle Destroyer. But I would like to bring in this, yeah, okay, I would like to bring in, what could we bring in? We can bring in the Seagull Hunter's too badly damaged. The Turtle could maybe repair itself. The Turtle Destroyer is going to get some damage out. It's got a gun. Yeah, let's give it a chance. Let's give the Turtle Destroyer a chance. It did quite well last time. Let's swap it in. But we're going to give him some, some. Did that swap in? I should have waited. Has it just brought that pillar in? Is that all? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's annoying. So it's brought the pillar in, which is I wanted him as a decoy, and what it did is it didn't bring that in instead. Oh, you pain in the arse. Pain in the arse sometimes with this. That did not update quick enough. Okay, we'll try that again. We'll try that again. As soon as I can, I'll bring in the Destroyer and not bring in anything else. And I've got to wait a few seconds for everything. So that's that one gone now. I was hoping it would survive long enough. How are we doing resources wise? We're not 34,000, but we're not attacking anything now, so we're not getting any more resources back. So okay, we need to wait. We're going to bring in the Turtle, I think. Yeah, let's swap in the Turtle. There we go. So we got the swap in. We know what it was doing this time. Now hopefully, let's see, the Turtle's there. Let's hopefully it's still gonna. It's on fleet move. Yep. Still didn't go away. Its missiles have fired, those that can, and hopefully it will repair itself quickly. For some of the missiles are just dumb fire. And have we got any laser? The laser is missing. We're going to have to wait. So we're going to turn off the AI, because until it has repaired itself enough, it is just basically firing dumb. So we're just going to have it running away. It will still until it's repaired itself a little bit. That's fine. It's got to repair up all of these defences until the missiles areas. It's got its little things. Let's get my let's get in here. Let's get my guy. Put him in the deck. He will help to repair it a little bit quicker. There's the chair. There we go. Hopefully that will help to repair a little quicker. Once the laser here has been replaced, I can't do it myself, can I? Can I get in there and add the laser emitter? Nah, it's not gonna let me. Not gonna let me. Ah, pain. should actually put in a second emitter somewhere, because it is vulnerable where that is, so we should have to have a second option just in case, I think, with that. But okay, I can't do it. I've just got to wait for it to decide to repair itself. It's at 13 meters, which isn't too bad, and going down. Its speed is 10, which is okay. It's staying away. It's not taking damage. It's more repairing than damaging. Oh, where'd that come from? I thought your AI is off. The rear is actually okay, but the front, I was going to wait. I guess even in off for some reason. Oh, take off. We don't want you attacking salvage. Ignore salvage. Okay, we can. That's the rear laser, which is radar guided. So we'll turn that one on, but the laser one will leave off for the moment. So radar is firing. Sorry, infrared is firing. Laser is waiting for designator to come back to life. And it is back to life. Okay. Go to your fleet move. Let's see how you do. Let's see if you can get some damage in. Put you on combat mode. Oh, you're deciding to attack that with your salvo of missiles. Oh, friggin' wonderful. Smallest friggin' target around, you decide to go for. Now, I think I'm going to override your targeting here, which is the next biggest target. That one there. Yes, I think that's going to be your new target, please. Or no, the coffin nail. Let's get rid of this coffin nail. There we go. And you, coffin nail. Let's forget about that little shit. Go for the coffin nail. Ooh, screenshot moment. If this works quite nicely, then time for a screenshot. So okay, this missile destroyer is good. Maybe another one of those. We've got no super ship. So okay, this is going to drag on for a while. So if I hadn't already said it, I will be speeding this up, potentially, at some point in this, if nothing else happens, just to get it over, because this is becoming a long video at this stage, and it's just a hip hopping between the two different groups. So, okay, what damage? I'm going to continue commentating, because I may play this through if something goes through. How's this Seagull Hunter doing now? We haven't hit it. Come on. Is that now firing? Oh, we are hitting it now. It's just taking a while for the missiles to come up, to repair, to come back to life. Let's have a look at the ship. Yeah, he's okay. He's just running a little low on ammo. Oh, coffin nail is taken a drastic hit by the looks of that. That's taken off a big chunk of the rear. Come on, more missiles in there. Okay, let's go for the Barracuda with the lasers. Let's get this Barracuda out. Those lambs on that Barracuda are killing off a lot of my work, so we need to make sure that it is the target for all the various items. Now, how's our... He's taken some damage. Is he still active with his missiles? It's always a key. he's taken that substantial damage. He's taken damage to this again, and his laser is out. So we will turn that to off, but leave the radar ones going. The infrared, until the infrared stops coming out targeting. Then we will transition over to the second group again. See if we can bring anything in. It's all swapping here rather than anything else. Okay, let's swap in the Seal Hunter. He's done enough damage, so we need to swap in the Seal Hunter. See if we can take out some of these grounded ships. See how your Seal Hunter is on combat. Good. Which is over here. Where have you gone to? I know you're around here somewhere. There you are. Oh, you're going over here, are you? Okay, fair enough. Well, where are you? Where are you gone to? Oh, you're over here. You're all the way over here. Okay. You can see your missiles coming up. I can't see you. Ah, I didn't modify this. I need to take off. Okay, I need to stop this. So basically I'm changing this to be the more default setting for height. 1 second. So this is going to go up and down, level up, just based upon that, and this one will be there'll be a detection, so if it detects something within 10 meters, it will force it up. Okay, so that's with no time limit. Okay, are you the right way up now? You may well not be. Oh no, you are the right way up. That's always a plus point. Let's have a look what height you're at. Or you're at the wrong altitude at the moment. Let's make sure everything is set for 50 meters. That's 40. 48. Okay, that's close enough. Oh, we've got a battle finished. Now I'm guessing we've gone out of the zone. So if you came back to this, I may have speeded up some of that last gameplay. Basically, just because it was getting a bit of a slogging match from one side to the other with the troops, hip-hopping between the destroyers and the subs over here, and I was just basically constantly going between the two of them. Right, they're going to move over there out the way with the pillars, and they're going to move over here out the way as well. So our turtle fleet can't. Oh, sorry, which fleet's this? That's they can't be taken out of play, but they are still. Looks like they're blockading something, but that might get better. But we did a fair bit of damage there, and we took out a little bit more of this fleet. Some bits worked, some bits didn't. Let's just see what our force damage was. The pillars, I'm going to have a bit of a little rework on them. I still like the idea of them. I'm going to get them to fire all their missiles. I'm going to take off, basically, effectively take off the stagger or set the stagger at 0.1. So within 2 seconds, all their missiles have been fired initially. So they get that initial big drop of missiles. The Turtle Missile Destroyer worked very well. And I am going to build another one of those with the items we've got. We'll repair what we can and get back in to this battle. So hopefully that will be a quick video up again showing the next stage of this battle. Basically, I've got to just keep on doing this, whittling them down a little bit at a time. I think I got rid of some of their ships, which is good. Possibly the coffin nail. We seem to have 3 more coffin nails coming in there. We got rid of some of their ships quite nicely there. So that's good. We'll have a look at what the map is like. Yeah, so we can just do this slow and steady, a little bit at a time, gradually taking them down as we can. So until next time, do the old like and subscribe bit if you can. I always appreciate it. But until next time, have fun